I just got home from staying over at a friend's house because I went to an event last night, August 10th, at which a mutual friend invited both me and my ex. And I didn't know if I should go because I have a 10-page paper due tomorrow, Sunday night. Today's Saturday. Um, and like final exams for grad school and anesthesia lab practicals are coming up. But I went because I didn't see her in a very long time. And um, and any chance I get, I'm there for her, I guess now after it's too late. But oh, I the round trip was 80.7 miles, and that's some effort, man. Even in the midst of my graduate school, that is effort. I hope she recognizes that. But anyway, I went to this event, and seeing her after so long was tantamount to getting the wind knocked out of me. I don't know why, but she just seems 10 times more beautiful when she's not with me or after it's like too late. I don't know if that's just human nature or she's actually just that more beautiful. But it was awkward at first starting to converse with her. But it's a good thing that mutual friend was there because she kept like us or saved us from the awkward silence, I guess. Um, and I learned a lot of stuff about me that was significant last night. One, I learned that purple doesn't go with red watches, and two, I learned that I have a serious problem with the way I treat the people that are close or closest to me, not necessarily classmates or coworkers. Like with them, I treat them with a certain level of professionalism and respect. But yesterday it came to my attention that, or it became consciously aware to me. I guess other people around me knew, but it became consciously aware to me that I treat the people closest to me with less respect than I treat a stranger or coworker, classmate, um, and and that may be due to the fact that I'm too comfortable with them, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm a jerk to them and I say whatever comes to mind without a filter and everything. So, like, um, like yesterday when we were talking, like I didn't give my ex the respect that I would normally give to a human being, and that wasn't just because she was like on a one-time thing, but it was like I realized now it was on many occasions that happened, and as soon as I realized that last night, I called this other girl and I apologized to her because the way that I treated her. Um, but then but I was also quite mean to my ex last night. She said she lost weight, and I said where it's not visible. Um, and I shouldn't have done that. Like that's terribly mean. And also, I asked her, if you could wish something about me, what would you wish? And she said she would wish that I was already a doctor, and that I was older than her. And if those two things were the case, she would marry me on the spot. Which I don't know how I can do either of them instantly. Hopefully, I find genie's lamp somewhere by December, because that's when she's getting married. And then she asks, what would I change about her? And then I gave a very rude answer. I said I would change her weight. I would change. She would have to get Invisalign and laser hair removal. Um, I'm just a terrible person. And I like she offered me some M&Ms, and I said yeah sure. And I took the entire thing. I was like, I'm keeping this now. And I didn't eat one single M&M. That's how douchey is that? That's terrible. Now I'm just gonna keep this on my desk as a memento of last night, when I learned consciously that I'm a terrible human being, to the people that care about me the most. Um, and I also like, the thing is, like, she abuses me physically. Like, she punched me in my chest here, and I was like, good thing you didn't punch me over my heart. And a couple minutes later, she punched me even harder on this side. um, and and last night, like, during the whole relationship, she was like somewhat physically not aggressive, I don't know. But last night I did something that I said I was gonna do like a long time while we're still going out. I said I was gonna punch her in her stomach, and I did that, and I feel good about that. Like, and I didn't do it in an abusive way or whatnot, but it was just like, I just want to do that. That's how I show I care. No, but the thing is, like, those kinds of actions might subliminally mean to her that I'm gonna be an abusive caretaker, which is not me at all. And I realize that my external projections of the way I treat the people that are closest to me don't truly reflect what's inside. I'm like that childish elementary school boy that likes the girl and keeps picking on her or making fun of her or tripping her, and that's his way of letting her know that he likes her, and which makes no sense, but I've been doing that, like, unconsciously. And maybe because I'm too comfortable with them, I expected them to understand, because I'm just odd like that, and I realized that that's not cool, and I don't want to keep losing people. And it's like when you smell terrible, you can't tell yourself sometimes. Other people have to tell you. It was kind of like that, and people told me a lot, like you need to give more time to the people that care about you and stuff like that. And it just clicked last night, like seeing my ex and knowing that she's gonna get married and soon, and that it might be the end of everything. Because now, like, I don't want to say that there's any hope, but I'm just saying that she's not married. So it's like she's a free agent. I don't know, but the thing is, like, I should have made those changes to treat her very, like, respectfully. Like, I don't even treat her with the level of respect that I treat my classmates, and she's supposed to be on top of the pyramid for me, and I just feel so apologetic, and I feel understanding now of my mistakes. Like, I keep understanding more and more about my mistakes, and so I think that's a good thing. And I will work on these, and I started working on these as soon as I found out. Um, I apologized to other people about, I called them and apologized to them about whatever, but I'm just trying to change myself. I don't know if it'll be anything useful towards me and my ex, but it's just something I have to change about me so I can treat the people I care about with, like, in the way that I feel about them, and not be that kiddish, the kid from elementary school, and just make fun of them or whatever, and then expect them to understand. Um, I don't know. Right now, I'm just worried about her getting married. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that.